Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria and I'm back with another video. Y'all, today I wanted to just talk to you guys about the products that got the least amount of usage for me in 2023. I was just going through my makeup and trying to separate things and kind of pull out those things that I haven't really touched. And I said, let me sit down and just do a face with these products. So this is a full face of products that I rarely ever use, but I decided to use them today. And I just thought I'd pop on, do a video and talk to you guys about them, because maybe these are products that you don't use. You haven't picked up in a while, and there's a reason why. So let's just go ahead and get into it. All right guys, so the first product that I use today that I have not picked up in so long, I've had this product for over 2 years. This is a primer, and this is the Bobbi Brown Face Vitamin Enriched Face Base Primer and Moisturizer. Now, I don't use this because I purchased this in the summertime, and I purchased it because it was a primer moisturizer in one. And I said, okay, cool. That cuts down on the amount of products that I use. But once I used this, I realized that it's too heavy. I do have dry skin, but I sweat. I sweat in the summertime. So with heavy creams and things like that on my face, I just don't like it. So this was kind of too thick for me. And then it has kind of like that plumping. It has a plumping agent in it, and I didn't like that. I felt like, and it works, because I felt like I already have a fat face, so I really didn't want anything plumping. But then I had to realize that Bobbi Brown, I feel like it's made for mature skin. And when I say mature skin, I mean, skin that's like 30 years old and up. So that plumping helps to get rid of those fine lines, wrinkles, that type of thing. So that is a good aspect of this product. But using it today, I was reminded that I really do like the smell. It smells like cake batter to me. But it has some really good skincare ingredients in here. It moisturizes, it hydrates, it plumps the skin, like I said, to kind of give you that smooth look, and it really prepares your face for makeup. You can also wear it by itself if you want to. So actually, I'm going to be using, since it's the winter time now, I'm going to be using this a little bit more. And I actually want to get the bigger container. This is the mini. Maybe I should stick with the mini since it takes me so long to use it. But yeah, anyway, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base is a really good primer for dry skin, for mature skin, but just not for the summertime. So let's go into complexion products. This is the foundation I have on my face today. It is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundations. I have two of these, as you can see. I have this is 50N and this is 57Y. So I purchased 50N when this foundation first came out. Y'all know this is a community favorite. Everybody was on this foundation when it first came out because it was so affordable. It's $20. It's still $20. This is the neutral shade. So I wore this, as you can see, I've worn it quite a few times, and I've always really enjoyed it. It gives a natural finish, medium coverage right out the gate. It has hyaluronic acid in it for hydration, some other skincare ingredients in it, and it really is a nice foundation. A neutral peach and yellow undertones. I wanted to try another undertone because I typically like my foundation to have a warm undertone. So I picked up the yellow. That's why I went with the 57Y. I bought that this year. Well, I bought it in 2023. And I wore it maybe twice and never picked it up again. And I think I know the reason why I haven't picked it up in a while is because if you put too much of this foundation on, it does get cakey. It gets heavy. It separates. It's not long wearing. This is not a long wearing foundation, and like I said, it will get cakey on you if you use too much. But I have the 57Y on my face right now. It looks good. I like the color. I like the coverage. So far so good, but yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to wear it a couple of more times. I do want to get more use out of it. I still have quite a bit of 50N as well. I don't know. These, I like the container. I like that they're in glass containers, but I still like the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundations. However, I have to admit that these are not my favorite. because I've seen what other foundations can do. All right, guys, so let's talk about concealers. So the concealers that I'm wearing today is the NARS Creamy Radiant concealers. I have two shades. I have Almond and Caramel. This is real quick. This is a nice concealer. It goes on really creamy. It blends out beautifully. It looks really good, but it's a medium coverage concealer. I need a full coverage concealer because I can still see, I feel like I can still see hints of the dark circles that are under my eyes. But it looks smooth. It really looks smooth. It doesn't really accentuate my fine lines, but it's just a medium coverage concealer. If this was full coverage, I'll be all in it. But because I bought these are samples or minis because I just wanted to try the concealer out because I love the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. So I want to try out something else from them. But yeah, the medium coverage concealers are not it for me. So I tried it, but I'm good. Right along. All right, guys, so moving right along. For my cream bronzer today, I did use the Juvia's Place cream bronzer that they came out with this year. This is the shade Amber. I did do a video on this, and as you can see, I've used it, but I haven't used it a lot. And it's nothing against the product. I love this product. I love the shade Amber. It is perfect for me. I loved it when I did the video, but I think I don't really use it as much only because I don't really care for cream products. I do prefer a nice powder bronzer. So that's the only reason that I have not used this as much. But this is a real, if you are into cream bronzers, I do recommend the Juvia's Place cream bronzer. It is matte, but it does have like some sparkly particles in it, like almost like a shimmer, which I think is fun. It's a fun element to the product, but you don't really see it. I can't even, you see it once you get out in the sun, but it's not something that people are going to be like, oh my God, why is your face sparkling? It's just a very nice, subtle radiance or luminosity that I do like. So I don't reach for it as much just because it's a cream product, but I think I'm gonna be using it more in 2024. So let's move on to powders. I'm gonna start off with, since we just left the Juvia's Place cream bronzer, I do have the Juvia's Place. This is I think it's I Am Magic powder foundation. That's what it looks like. And as you can see, this is too dark for me, by the way, guys. It doesn't look dark in the pan, but once you put it on, it is too dark. I did purchase this to use as a powder foundation. This is in the shade Zaria. So I don't really pick this up because I don't use it as a powder foundation because it oxidizes and it is too dark, but it does work well as a bronzer. So that's also what I have on my face today to reinforce that cream bronzer. And I love it as a bronzer. I love the powder itself is nice. If Juvia's Place could get their shade matches right, they would be awesome. But I just, like I said in the video, when I reviewed the cream bronzer, they're hit or miss with me. This was, I don't know, it was a miss, but almost a hit as well because I did find some use for the product. I'm going to be reaching for it more in 2024 because I use my One Size Bronze Trio, which is my favorite. But I need to get some more use out of this, so I'll be using this a little bit more in 2024. Y'all, and this next powder, I am just so disappointed in this powder. I purchased this in January 2023, and I can bet you I may have used it one time in 2023. And that is this Laura Mercier. That is this Laura Mercier setting powder. Y'all, this, I don't even know if I can show it to you. Y'all, this is not powder. This is sand, okay? This is cornmeal. This is sawdust, okay? I had the sample. I used the sample, again, being influenced, because like I said, when I first started wearing makeup, which was during the pandemic about 2 years ago, I was just going out buying what all the girls were saying. I was watching a lot of videos, so whatever people were saying was popular, was good, that's what I would go out and buy. So at this time, Laura Mercier setting powder was the thing. So I had the sample. I used the sample up, and I said, okay, this is good. It sets my under eyes really well. It sets my face really well. It's long wearing. I love the shade Honey. We're good to go. So I purchased, this is their holiday, the holiday container. This was, I can't remember the price, but it was a lot. I think it was like $40. And go ahead. And I don't know what is in this container. This is not the same as the mini. And this is so dry. I have dry skin. This is so drying. I have it on today. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not real happy with my look, because I feel like my face is dry and I feel like you can still see the powder. But honey, this dries out my under eyes. It dries out everything. If you are oily skin or if you are an oily skin person, then this may work very well for you. But I had to learn the hard way that this Laura Mercier powder is not for dry skin girls. It is not. It wears like it's another type of material. It does not wear like a powder to me. And I wish I had somebody to give this to, because I really have not used this before today. So I wish I had somebody to give this to, but nobody in my circle wears makeup or even cares. But I don't know. The packaging is cute. It's cute, but too drying. I used it to set my under eyes, and I just, no. Next powder, I actually used this up today. This is the Beauty Bakery Bite Size Pinch of Flour. This is in the shade Plantain. Yeah, I purchased this because, again, being influenced, and as you can see, it's nothing in here. It's nothing in here. I kind of used it up today. I used it to kind of do a little bit of baking or whatever. And I purchased this because of Painted by Spencer. He's a makeup artist here on YouTube, and he was working with a chocolate complexion model, and he was doing her makeup, and he used this Beauty Bakery bite-sized pinch of powder to bake under her eyes with, and it was so pretty. I try to do that. It does not work. Again, this is a powder that is not for dry skin. It is too drying. It wears like cornmeal. Very, very drying. And I know people like to use that term finely milled. I don't know. This is not finely milled. It's a heavy powder. It's drying. And that's why I didn't really reach for it a lot. But I managed to use it up today. So I'm glad this is gone and it will not be a repurchase. So after we went through the powders, let's just talk about blush. Y'all, I've been using that Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blush every time I do my makeup. And it made me forget that I had this blush from Sephora. This is the Sephora Matte Blush in the shade Poppy. Isn't that pretty? That is really pretty. And as you can see, it has not gotten a lot of usage. I have it on today. I don't know if you can see it. It's a very natural, subtle blush. I don't know what this shade is. Maybe it's like a berry terracotta tone. I don't know, but I like this, and I bought it because I wanted something that was natural, that was for every day. But I don't even pick it up. I like the packaging. I like the mirror in here. It has a really nice mirror, and I'm going to be reaching for this more in 2024. All right, guys, so let's move on to the eyes. And we just have just one product on the eyes today. I have the Merit Single Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Social. I did a video on this. Let's see. I did do a video on this single eyeshadow. So this is how much I still have. As you can see, it has not gotten a lot of usage. And that is because, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to close my eyes if you can see the creasing that is happening. And that's what this does. This product, and I'm going to correlate this to your favorite food, whatever your favorite food is, but the healthy version of that food. Like, all of the preservatives have been taken out. All of the sugar has been taken out. All of the fat, the salt, all of the flavor has been taken out of your favorite food, but someone serves it to you because it's good for you. It's healthy. You're going to love it. You eat it, you think, oh, I'm just being healthy, but you really don't enjoy it because all the good stuff has been taken out of it. And I kind of feel that way with this single eyeshadow. I feel like this could, because I do have some other cream eyeshadows that I love. And what I love about those eyeshadows is missing from this eyeshadow. Hope I'm making sense. Because this is not as creamy. It goes on, but it dries down. So if you want to use a brush, if you want to use your fingers, it tugs a little bit. And I don't like it. And it dries down and you can't move it at all. You have no time to move it. Now, today I did use the Danessa Myricks eyeshadow base up under here. And this is just a white eyeshadow base. This is creamy. So because the eyeshadow base is creamy, when I applied the Merit eyeshadow, it did go on a lot better. It did let me kind of take some time and smooth it out over my entire eyelid. So that was a more enjoyable experience. This does come with a brush. I do have the brush, but the brush is useless. It's still useless. So this is still not a favorite. It is still not something that I would reach for simply because it's just not good to me. It's not good. I know it's supposed to be healthy, but it's just not good. All right, guys, so let's move on to lips. So on my lips today, I am wearing my e.l.f. Love Triangle Lip Filler Liners. So I did a review on these a while back, but I have not reached for these in so long. And I think the reason why I haven't reached for these in so long is I just gravitate more to lipstick. I just gravitate more to my lipstick. It's easy, pull it out or whatever. But also, when I did try to wear these, I wasn't getting the color payoff. I have a good color payoff today because I realized I usually put a lip balm on before I put my lipstick on, just so my lips can stay moisturized. You can't do that with these. So I have these on today. I have the plum shade and the red shade. I have both of those on, and it goes on really nicely when your lips are dry, when there's no product. So I was like, oh my God, that's why I have not been getting that color wow that I got in the beginning. It's because I put lip balm on and then I try to go over that with it, and it does not work. I mean, you get a little light color, and if that's what you want, then great. But if you go on with your lips dry, you really get that nice color payoff. I'm actually gonna go back in with this red because I feel like I've been doing a lot of talking. And just, yeah, it goes on really nicely. It goes on really nicely when your lips are dry. But y'all, I still love these. I got these to just put in my purse when I just wanted a little quick pop of color on my lips. But I realized I can't like have my lip balm on to get the color that I want. So knowing that going forward, I'm still going to be using these. I think these come in like 7 shades, but I have 4 shades. I have the red, I have the brown, I have the plum, which is the deepest shade, and then there's a pink shade. Problem for you, what you can do is go over it with a lip gloss. I don't typically care for lip glosses, to be honest, but I'm gonna put just a little bit on here. Just a little bit. So you can go in with the lip gloss over these if you want more of a glossy, shiny lip. I like the matte look, but as you can see, this looks really nice. So these pencils, I still go up for these. I like them for lip liners. I like them for lipsticks, for full coverage lipstick, and yeah. So I'm gonna be using these more in 2024. All right, guys, so that's it for my least used products in 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below if you agree with some of my assessments of these products. They're not necessarily bad products. It's just that most of them I just ended up buying and using something better that gave me a better experience. Yeah, of course, we have some that I still don't like, and I probably won't be using them in 2024. But I just wanted to come on and just, you know, do a face, get on the video, talk about them a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, let me know any thoughts, suggestions that you may have. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.